right, we're back to another week. It looks like the pre-market is looking pretty good this morning. We'll talk about that here in a moment. Today, let's see, we've got on the economic calendar, we've got three Feds. So watch out for those. It's all going to be in the afternoon today for the Feds. So really nothing to hold us back in the morning. We did over the weekend get, I guess, some fake news that came out that chips, computers, phones, the biggest product sold in the U.S. in terms of like volume, would be exempt from the tariffs. But Trump quickly came out on Saturday and said that that was fake news, that wasn't true. So this week I'm looking for that to be reversed and him to say that that was actually true, just like with the 90-day pause. I'm looking for something like that to happen. Maybe another ominous tweet about it being a good time to buy, perhaps. That's something I'm watching out for this week and expecting to potentially see, which would cause us to have, honestly, another 10% day. So that'd be pretty exciting if that were to happen. Something is also going on with Bitcoin. We're going to talk about that. Oh, first of all, some housekeeping. This week I will be leaving on vacation later in the week. I'll be going to Korea for about a week and a half. So that's this Thursday night I'll be going out there. So the weekly closes video on Saturday may be a bit delayed as a result of that. And then obviously videos will be sporadic throughout the week as I will be on vacation and I won't have much time to be doing that. So for the 5 of you that are still watching, I appreciate you. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm just on vacation, and I'll be still releasing a few videos here and there, and then especially if anything like big happens. So my schedule will be weird, but I'll still be producing a couple of videos, and I will get the weekly closes out over the weekend as well. All right, let's take a look here at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, this is actually kind of exciting. Bitcoin is, let me turn that off. Bitcoin is not, this candle, the daily candle today, is not touching the descending channel. It's outside of it. It's outside of the descending channel. Look at that. There's a little bit of separation there. That is actually very exciting. And if we come over here and I look at my volume oscillator is about to cross to the green. BX Trender has been, consistently growing since April 8th. This is looking pretty good. That means that, so we break out of this thing. Okay, so first of all, this is looking like a bull flag, okay? So if that is indeed a bull flag, we'll go to the bottom here of the pole, and we'll go to the top. This could take us to $96,000, which would be about the top of this big candle here from March 2nd, okay? We could see ourselves coming into this structure on the left right here, just under $100,000. Just under $100,000, we could see ourselves coming into that structure there, where I would expect us to do something akin to, like, let's say we go up, right, and we kind of go sideways a little bit, and bam. That's what I'm looking for. Once we cross above that $100,000 again, I'll be looking for it to back test $100,000 and then launch it from there. Or since it's Bitcoin, just keep on launching, maybe not even stop at all. And if we look right now, you can see that the Bitcoin miners are actually in pre-market are looking pretty good right now. CleanSpark up 3%, Warrants up 5%, MAR up 3%, Iron 5%, Riot 4%, and down and down and down we go. And they're all about, they're all up a decent amount. Let's see, Core Z up 5%. That's pretty nice. Even Bitfarms getting a 4% move up there today. So once we see that move out of Bitcoin back up to $100,000, I expect some of these miners to actually do some performance like CleanSpark. I wouldn't be surprised to see CleanSpark break out of this descending, break out from this descending trend line and get back up into like the $10, $11, $12 range here in the coming weeks. That would be pretty cool, pretty exciting, pretty great. I'd like to see it get above about 16, 18. I'd really like to see it get above 18 because then my warrants get really valuable for me. So I will be adding to my warrants here very soon. I think we're getting very, very close to seeing that breakout moment for a lot of these things. Maybe the last one of the cycle. See MicroStrategy up 3% today in pre-market. That's pretty good. I want to see MicroStrategy, honestly. Well, actually, I like this little trend line right here. Right, this one right here. I want to see it kind of come up to this one, come back down to about 284, and then launch. That's what I'd like to see. We'll see if it happens. But as you can see here on the left, when MicroStrategy tends to launch, it doesn't really like to look back too often. So it might just break through this line and keep going. Well, the market is now open. You can see that we're up 5% on MicroStrategy. I am expecting it to fill this fair value gap right there. You can see it. I'll draw it real quick with a box. Let me take a look here. Yeah, we got a fair value gap right here, here to here. I do expect that to fill. Cancel that. All right. Let's do a real quick look at, I started buying some Dogecoin and some Solana over the weekend. Okay, this is also important. I started buying some Dogecoin and some Solana this weekend. My it hasn't really moved since I bought it. I bought Solana about 131. I bought Dogecoin at 16 cents. But this is why I bought. If you remember one of my older videos about the one trend line you need on crypto, it's, find a swing high, go low, boom, it's breaking out from that. And now I'm expecting it to at least come up to about 32 cents and touch this other trend line here, okay? That's what I'm expecting right now. See that? We got that aggressive downtrend and it's going sideways. We got a double bottom there. It's breaking a trend line to the upside. I like that for Dogecoin. So I bought a little bit of Dogecoin. I bought a few $100 worth of Dogecoin over the weekend. And you can see that the volume oscillator is getting gray and getting tighter. This thing could break out. Could break out. And there's not a lot in the way. Like, it could go up to 24 cents pretty easily. Once it conquers 24, we could see it pretty easily go up to about 31. And from there, I'd reassess. That would be a double up, and I'd be pretty decently happy with that specifically. Solana, same sort of situation on Solana. It came down enough. I did sell some of it, not all of it, but very like maybe a third of it. I sold at slightly lower levels than that. Than where I currently am. I sold at about like 119, 120, and I bought back in at 130 because I had to wait. I had a wash sale on a couple of coins from a couple of newer purchases I had on Solana, so I had to wait, so I did not have a wash sale rule happen. But same situation, right? We got that trend line. It's breaking. I mean, even from the upper area on Solana, the trend line broke. Right? Look at this. Like, this broke a while ago on that one. Now it's breaking this one. And it is, the BX trend is looking good. The volume oscillator already got a cross. We are seeing on the multi-kernel one, it's curling up to, it'll come up in a second here. But anyways, basically anything underneath this line, anything underneath 135, in my opinion, is pretty good buy on Solana. And of course, nothing I say is financial advice and not a suggestion to buy, sell, or hold any asset whatsoever. You must do your own research, come to your own conclusions, take the risk yourself when you do these things. Let's take a look here. So if this is looking like a bull flag right now, if it were to be a bull flag, I'd be looking at, a move up to at least 170s on Solana, so that's pretty cool. I like this. I like what I'm seeing right here. Anyways, one last thing to note, it is earning season again. All right, and something important to note this earnings season is that companies are having a really hard time giving guidance. All right, and that's because of the tariff war, because of the trade war. So they may have really good earnings and then turn around and not give good guidance, and then we'll see ourselves falling really, really hard as a result of that. Let's take a look. I know Goldman Sachs did its earnings this morning, and they were really, really, really good. And let's see if it's going up or down or whatever is going on with that bank specifically. Now, the bank doing really well is actually pretty good. It's a good mark for the economy. It's a good mark for the future growth and stuff here going forward. But it's the guidance right now. The guidance is what is going to send us flying or tank us right now. So that's the scary thing right now, is the guidance. And let's see if it'll load. I don't know right now. My internet's been kind of poor, so we'll do our best, and then we'll see what happens. There it is. And it's up 2%. Okay, so that's not great. Not particularly great. Nice fallen flat. Let's go to like an hourly chart. Yeah, okay. So the earnings this morning, you can see that little pop of 2%, and then it's kind of giving it all back. So it's a big nothing burger, basically. Anyways, that's all I've got for you today. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Check out the Trade Cave store, link in the description as well as the channel bio, and have a profitable day.